Hey everybody, this is Larry, this is me going Q2 of the weekly contest 254, array with elements not equal to average of neighbors. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord, especially if you like these kind of contest problems. People talk about the problems all the time, usually right after the contest. So if you're into that, you want to nerd it out with Larry, come hang out. Anyway, for this one, it's kind of tricky. It is what, in competitive programming, this is what is known as a constructive problem. There are a number of arrangements, and there are a lot of different techniques to kind of figure out maybe not for this particular problem, but there can be many different solutions, and all you have to do is come up with one of them. And this is a constructive problem because you're trying to figure out a strategy where this is not true, where the two neighbors are not true. So I kind of thought about it, and of course, n is 10 to the 5th, so you have to do this in a very quick way, in that, n squared is going to be too slow, and n log n is going to be fast enough, so that's going to be the approach that we take. And with this particular problem, you're trying to rearrange the array in any way possible. So the first thing that I do on these things is that I sort, not always, but for this one I do, because sorting, what you're doing with sorting is that you hope that it gives you a structure that you could take advantage of. And the thing that I noticed, if you watch me solve it live, I actually try to do it another way where because everything is unique. So I made the first observation that I made is that because these are distinct, and or another way of saying that is that every number is unique. Because every number is unique, let's say we have A and B in the first two numbers, and we're trying to add C. There's only one possible numbers where C is, if C is equal to A plus B over 2, then this is no good. But it could be any other number and it'll be good. So what I did, and assuming that is unique, was that I created a queue. And what I did with the queue was that I go, okay, if the next number, if the top of the stack is equal to this number, then we just take it and put it at back of the queue, and then go again. So I thought about it and I implemented this, and you can watch me implement this live next. So I implemented this, and then I was like, okay, there is a case where that might not be good though, right? Because for example, if you just have 1, 2, and 3, now you're stuck in an infinite loop because you just keep on popping 3 and putting 3 back in and so forth. What you needed to do was put the 3 next to the 2. And then that's when I hit a second insight of, okay, so a number cannot be the average of the two adjacent numbers if it's not in the middle of those two numbers, right? So I go, okay, so let's just look at, in this example, we can move the 3 up, for example, because 3 is not within, because we know that 3 is bigger, because 3 is not between 1 and 2, it cannot be the average no matter what. So then the problem in my mind rephrased to, how do I make this such that this is the case? And what I did was that I sort the problem, or sort the input, and then I take one from the left and then take one from the right. So what I'm doing here now is that I take the smallest number and I take the biggest number. Let's just say it's 1 to 10, right? And then next one I go 2, 9, 3, 8, 4, 7, and ... right? And the reason why there's no average in between is that because for every 3 numbers, the middle number is not between them. So there's no average because it's not even in between. So same thing here, and same thing here. So that's basically the idea that I have, and that's the idea that I implemented. You can sort this in... and yeah, of course, the complexity here is that is dominated by the sorting, which is n log n time, and then here it's going to be linear, but it's still going to be dominated by n log n. We do have a queue and an answer, so it's going to be linear space. So n log n time, O of n space. Let me know what you think about this one. I think this one is one of those problems where it's a constructive problem, right? So if someone tells you the answer, you're like, oh, of course, that makes sense. But I hope that if you watch me solve it next, you'll see that I'm actually trying different things, try to figure out different ways, playing around the numbers to kind of see how I, maybe get some feelings about it. And that's ultimately what I did. Maybe at least in this case, I didn't go, oh, this is, whatever. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. And you could watch me solve it live during the contest next. this thing. There's only one number, which is the wrong. Okay. Oops, what happened? No, you could do better than that. Prove that? Okay. Don't want that one. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Join me on Discord, especially if you like these contest forums. We talk about forums all the time, of the contest type. But you know, come swing by. Let me know what you think. I'll see you later. To a good weekend, to a good mental health, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.